This is the Mosen Mortgage Program with Sarah Mosen. Mosen Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550. And now, here's your host, Sarah Mosen.
Happy Friday, folks. It's great to be back here again, and I so enjoy having Sharon Skittle here. She's an expert in health and wellness and has been great with me. I love my workouts and certainly love having you here with me. How are you today?
Good, Sarah. How about yourself?
So far, so good. And, we've been chatting about this with Salem, Boston, and obviously Orlando. You've been on the air with us, and we love to have you on once a month to chat about health and wellness. I think it's really beneficial for folks to look at finance and fitness. They do go hand in hand. And so it's your show. Go ahead. What do you have to share with us before the weekend starts?
So in this busy world that we live in, we were going to talk about quick workouts. There was an article in the New York Times called the 7.5 minute workout that you brought to my attention. And we did it, and it was fun. And it's effective, and it's something that if you're extremely busy is a quick fix. One of the other buzzwords last week, we talked about core. This week we're talking about high-intensity workouts. So the HIIT interval training, it's the high-intensity interval training. It's HIIT. And it keeps your heart rate elevated. There have been studies that show that the higher intensity workouts burn more calories and are more effective than the long, slow burn that people used to do. And so the 7.5 minute workout is that. And when I looked at it from a physiological point of view, it made sense because it really was a very balanced workout.
Right.
So I would encourage people that when they are working out, if they're going to do things like that, that they pay attention to if they're working their hamstrings, work their quads. If working their back, work their core. If they're working their biceps, work their triceps, which is what this workout seemed to do. And it took your heart rate up, brought it down, took it up, brought it down. Right. And that's what we're looking to do on these workouts.
It was a great workout. I'll tell you what, you went through it as if you knew it like the back of your hand. And it's not easy to be able to quick, it's like a quick kind of change from the different exercises. And you do feel it. You definitely feel a different burn.
Yeah, and it was fun. It was actually really fun. It was 30 seconds. And this is what, if you're looking to do this type of workout and if you're pressed for time, literally 30-second intervals of push-ups, tricep dips, box jumps, crunches, split squats, walking lunge or forward lunges. What else was there? There was jumping jacks. And so it was taking your heart rate up, taking it down, taking it up, taking it down. But you only did 30 seconds, no recovery time. You just moved right on to the next exercise. There were 12 exercises. There's about 10 seconds to transition. So it came out to be 7.5 minutes for the 12 exercises. But it was really fun and very effective. And these are the kind of things, so people who use the excuse, I don't have time, there really is no excuse. It's an investment in your health. So make the time. Take 10 minutes out of your day and do something, anything. And just start. Every day you put it off is just a day longer that you're going to be mad at yourself. So,
well, it just takes more energy to be angry than happy, and therefore the workouts make you quite happy. I feel like for me, once I'm done, I start my day, and you're the same way. You start your day really early, 5-ish in the morning. I'm just a happier person at 5 than you are.
She's so happy. I want to strangle her.
It's like, stop talking. I can't help
Sarah
myself.
Bounces into class at 5:30 in the morning, jabbering away. She's in the right profession.
But I mean, what's really great about it is it makes me better at what I do because of the fact that and that's how you are with your family and your friends and your relationship. When you do get that workout in.
And it's so true. Exercise raises your mood. It's just as good for you all the way around. Sarah talks about how health or finance and fitness go together. When you're healthy, you can spend your time and your money elsewhere. So my advice is to get healthy and start today. And there's no excuse not to. Every day you put it off is just a day longer that you're unhealthy and tired. So get up, get started.
Well, you do a lot of things, though. You're opening up a studio.
So excited. I'm covered in paint right now. I was painting the floor this morning, so here I am.
Right. You're a hands-on entrepreneur. I love that. I think it's really important to be that involved in your business. You have passion, you have drive. And then you're teaching classes. You're doing multiple things. You're never sitting down. It's very rare. I haven't seen it happen yet. Your personal training, clients, and then you do the trigger workshops, which I actually am fascinated by. I certainly hope that you offer those with your studio.
I've gotten a couple emails from people who had been to the one at the Yoga Fest at World Magazine's Health and Fitness Day. And we are going to offer that in our studio. If you're not familiar with trigger points, you can Google it, but it's a quick fix if you don't have time to get massages. I'm all about, taking care of things myself because I'm always in a hurry and I am pressed for time. So the quick workouts, the quick fixes for backaches, whatever I can do quickly on my own works for me.
The other thing is that if you do need to reach out, ask questions, you can always reach us here at 1-800-662-9550. And then, Sharon, your email address in your studio that's opening up the name.
It's Urban Elements in Psychology, spelled CYCOLOGY, because it's a cycling studio as well as yoga. And it's uecpgh.com,
right.
Or at gmail.com. uecpgh@gmail.com is the address, and the website is www.uecpgh.com. And I encourage y'all to check it out. It's going to be an awesome studio. We're very excited about it here in Pittsburgh. We have the Real Rider bikes, which, if you haven't been on a Real Rider, have an 8-degree lean to each side and the handlebars turn. It'll be really entertaining to see Sarah lean.
I don't know. I thought I was hired, but I've been hired and fired like 12 times before your studio opened.
Talk about having too many things to do.
I think it's hilarious. We're friends, and I've always said in business, sometimes the best thing to be is a client and not be working for the owner, don't you think?
Yeah,
Possibly.
Absolutely.
You'll make more money that way, trust me. So what else has been going on? What do you think is the best route for the weekend? What should people do? Should they go out and enjoy themselves? Do they have a cheat day? Like, how would you recommend?
Yeah, I think balance, again, is the key. I think moderation in everything you do. I think that if you have picnics this weekend and you're going to eat more, then maybe add an extra run in. Or if you are hosting the picnic, then give yourself permission to not run this morning, or, in the morning. But balance is the key. So finding, if you're going to eat a lot on Monday, then maybe Sunday have a salad for lunch. But just find that balance. Make sure that you're making healthy choices diet-wise. I always encourage people to eat natural, fresh products. Our country has so many processed foods, and they're so bad for you. The same ingredients that are in linoleum are in some of the processed foods. So I tell people, shop the perimeter of the grocery store. If it doesn't go bad in 5 days, don't eat it. My brother was on a diet. He ordered all this food from one of those companies that send you your meals, and there was a 2-year shelf life on the chicken. I'm like, Jeff, this is not chicken. This is not food. If it lasts 2 years, you shouldn't be eating it. So find things that, expire. Eat things that go bad. Eat natural, fresh foods. Support your local markets. Find something that you enjoy doing. Like, we're kayaking on Monday. I love to kayak. It's great exercise, and it's fun. So I don't even think of it as exercise. I think of it as entertainment, and that's how you want to exercise, things that you find entertaining.
Well, the good thing with you is, and I've seen you eat as well, that what's really good about it is that you do enjoy food and you're not limiting yourself, and you move and you exercise. So I think that you don't want to live for the fact of looking perfect, because life's not perfect. You want to enjoy every moment and be able to eat reasonably well.
I tell my clients all the time, physical perfection is an empty goal. Your goal should be to be strong and healthy and fit. It's not about how you look or what size jeans you wear. It's about, can you push that refrigerator out of the way when you need to clean behind it? And can you... I'm serious. That was a big concern for me when I moved into my house. I could not move the refrigerator, and I wanted to clean behind it. So, and that's what my goals are. Can I have functional fitness? And even the exercises that I do are functional. I'm on a website that's for cycling instructors, and we had this big discussion about standing runs, and the people who are diehard cyclists think it's not functional, but in real life, you walk up steps, it's the same posture. You want to be able to do things that strengthen your body for the activities that you need to do every day. So, and what you do every day. If you're someone who's doing a lot of physical labor, then you need to find activities that counter that will help create balance in your body, because truly the only way to keep your back strong and healthy is to create balance on both sides of your body, both the front and the back, and both sides, biceps, triceps, quads, hamstrings, abs, back extensors.
Well, the way you do your workouts also, it's really your body strength and working with your body versus heavy lifting, and which is really where I came from that world, where lifted heavy, and yet I've noticed such a big shift with, the work that I've done with you as well, and essentially having some joy of working out, yet having a life outside of it, because I think that you just get into this frenzy of looking perfect and having that perfect identity. In reality, everybody's going through stuff, and no one's perfect, and you should have fun while you're out there doing your workouts. And I love to eat, so I try and be moderate. Like, I like to cook, but that way I know what I'm putting in my food.
Sarah's an excellent cook.
I do love it, and I think that it's very therapeutic. It just gives you that time to yourself, and I think it would be great to do it as a family activity. That was a part of my life with my parents. Like, they would cook and they would fight over the kitchen and who would cook, or if they both were in there would be an argument. So, and I grew up with that whole concept of not having preservatives. So with you love to cook too. You certainly do that for your family.
I enjoy cooking. It's not really a family activity in our house, but it is something that I enjoy, and it's something that I am very careful about. When I do cook, I try to make it healthy, and I'm also big, because time is always of the essence, on multi-using my food. So if I'm going to make chicken, I'll make, chicken parm one night and chicken with oregano the next. So I'll start with a base and make a couple dinners out of it. And that's something in today's world where so many people are working and families are busy, that if you have a day that you're off, cook a couple meals so that when you come home and you're hungry, you don't eat garbage. And I tell people that all the time. Meal prep is a key to being able to maintain a healthy diet. And if you are on a budget, it's even more important that you prep your meals and you prep your lunches, and that way you're not stuck in a drive-through at 6 o'clock starving,
Mm-hmm. And just any last words, Sharon, about, how to reach you and how, folks can communicate with you on questions on fitness and health. And
yeah, you can email me at uecpgh@gmail.com. You can email me at sharonskittle@gmail.com. And I hope everyone has a really healthy, happy weekend, and that they find balance and moderation in whatever it is that they're doing this weekend.
Perfect. And folks, you can always call us here at 1-800-662-9550. Ask the question, find out how to get healthy and fit as well, and stay well.
This has been the Mosen Mortgage Program with Sarah Mosen. Mosen Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550.